for the very latest.
My pen is the paintbrush, notepad the easel. Been painting with a twist before, sipping with my people. Stacking lines, equal sign, this verse is the prequel to the man you hear before you flowing through your speakers. Therapeutic, these rhymes help me fight my evils. Pop's dead, brother in the hellhole, hot head. Wrote a song about it, like the head go. We are live and live in color, let your paintbrush flow. Now go.
So all right, I'm about to throw some names out to y'all, man. And I want y'all to tell me whether or not they're lyricists or not. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord. Young Jeezy.
I'm still out on that one, man.
I mean, you can't. How you gonna be out? The band been out for like almost 20 years.
I'm still out on that one, man.
How though? You know, you got enough body of work to judge whether or not he's a lyricist or not. You tap dances, what you doing?
I'm still out on that, Alex. Thank you.
Sure. You don't listen. Look at your feet. You ain't got no tap dancing shoes on, do you?
Nah.
You ain't got no, okay. So you tell me whether or not you got enough body of work to tell me whether or not Young Jeezy is a lyricist or not.
Yes.
Okay, why? Why?
Jeezy has this uncanny ability to how can I say this? Jeezy is his gift is using, I guess they call it the KISS method, like keeping it simple, stupid. Like he mastered that, but in a trap format, and he maxed that out. Like, and he's very gifted at just putting trap wordplay together, and you just like, and then on top of that, add the ad lib, and then it becomes a whole different dynamic. So like yeah, because like before, I mean, even I know people been doing ad libs forever, but like for me growing up, when Jesus started doing the ad libs, I'm like, he was doing it differently, and then of course the laugh and his voice kind of like grabs your attention, and then we start hearing him, even though he's only, when he first started with like Trap or Die, there was like 8 bar setup. He wasn't out here trying to like, he's not finna hit you with a Harvard level, vernacular, but he is very eloquent of putting trap vocabulary on a trap beat better than pretty much everybody. So in that sense, I would deem that still lyricism, even though it's kind of in a not traditional format as we think of it.
Okay.
I know Trent gonna be like, nah, bro, they ain't.
I mean, listen, Trim had the opportunity. I don't understand how he not know, or whether or not he's a lyricist or not. I mean, it's Young Jeezy. Jeezy done put out like 10 albums already. But
That's my opinion.
Nah, that's cool.
Go for yours.
Nah, listen, I let it's cool.
You ain't let it go.
I mean,
because you had to say something. You had to say something smart about it.
But I'm telling you, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so let's see. 50 Cent.
I would put 50 in as a lyricist.
Why?
He's good at what he does. He's able to
Speaking lyrics. His lyrics.
Speaking lyrics. His wordplay is pretty nice. I like his wordplay is pretty decent. It's got a nice vibe with his wordplay. So I mean, I'm not saying he's the best, but 50 could put some lyrics on a song, and I put my hat off to him.
What about you, Chuck?
I'm at the pass on 50.
Okay.
Oh, so he ain't got no tap dancing shoes on, Clint?
No, he just said that he's saying that 50 is not a lyricist. That's what he's saying.
All right.
Am I correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Not like 50. I think 50's ability to, for as like a songwriter, is especially like the first 2 to 3 albums was elite. But I think he has a formula that he has that it just kind of, it's more so the song than the actual quote unquote verses with 50. It's just really the hook. He mastered that early on, and can carry it. But he's never gonna. I'm trying to think right now, like what verse of 50. I'll be like, wow, this is profound, and I can't.
Well, I'm all right. So I'm gonna throw one last one out there, and I'm gonna just
wait. Can I put my? Okay. I love you. You like fat kids love cake, man. Dude, I don't care. I like that's my bar. That's my bar. You know my style.
Trim be picking the wackest bars sometimes.
I don't care. Hey, but it's stuck and it worked. It can be corny all it wants to, but it's stuck and it worked.
Well, I'm gonna say this because I think I'm gonna just. All right, so I'm gonna throw another one out there. Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, I would put him over 50 as a lyricist.
Why?
Because Rick Ross, his I feel a little bit more effort into his wordplay and delivery than 50 does. I mean, it's kind of hard to see between the difference between him being of his work ethic because he puts on he's great work, he's got great work ethic, but I would put him over 50 because he's able to he changes it up sometimes, man, as far as what he's talking about with his lyrics. He changes up a little bit more than I think 50 does, so I will put him over 50. But I would include Ross as a lyricist.
Okay, Chuck.
Yeah,
Ross.
Yeah, I think Ross is a lyricist because Ross has his ability to just his storytelling is top notch. Like he puts you in a different place when you hear him rapping. Is different. Like Rick Ross will think you if you listen to him long enough, like, man, you know what, I can't start about 11 businesses, you know what I'm saying, get to the bag, but he's gonna do it in a very eloquent way, you know what I'm saying. He does paint a picture very well, and has decent vernacular, so yeah, I'll have to say Ross is a lyricist in my opinion. That's
See, I'm gonna say that all these guys are lyricists, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this is where we kind of forget a few things about lyricism. It takes more than just lyrics.
It does.
To be a lyricist. I know so many lyricists out there that will blow any of these rappers out of the water. The problem is that they don't have the packaging with the lyrics. It's the way you say the words that make the lyrics effective. You gotta say the words in a certain pattern, because patterns count. In a certain flows count. See, it's like lyrics are just, all right, so you got lyrics, but then you gotta have something to carry those lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have something, you know. When Big rap, Big was in the pocket. B-I-G, P-O, P-P-A, no info for the D-E-A. Like, you gotta, it's certain ways that you gotta flow, and you gotta have a voice. The voice matters. Prime example, you got somebody like Guru. Guru's vernacular was crazy, but the voice was so different that you had to sit up and listen. That's the thing. You can have lyrics, but you got to have a way to present. Packaging is important. You can connect words all day, but if you don't have a way to like make people listen, Big had the voice. Pac had the voice. Mm-hmm. Going back to Rakim, I'm gonna mention Rakim a few more times, and I'm just saying, because that's the dude. You know, when before Rakim, every rapper was energetic. Mm-hmm. Think about it. They all had that. They had this energy about them. Rakim was laid back. He went from you know, to being this hip hop. It was like bang bang big to like, my name is Rakim Allah. The R-A stand for raw. Switch it around. It still come back R. Like, first of all, that was one of the illest bars I've ever heard in my life. The man said, my name is Rakim Allah. The R-A stands for raw. Switch it around. It still comes back R. Come on, dog. Ain't nothing. Y'all gonna get it later. That's what lyrics is. It's a code. It's like hieroglyphics. It's just like hieroglyphics, man. You gotta crack the code. The day that you need that lyric is gonna hit you. Like, oh.
Just like I love you like a fat kid loves cake. You know my style. I say anything that make you smile.
Now here's the thing. 50. Back to those three rappers I mentioned. 50's Many Men, and they mentioned this in the podcast too. But Many Men is a very, very. I felt that song.
Yeah, that's facts.
Many men wish death upon me, blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. He's telling you when he got shot. Mm-hmm. He's saying blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. Like, I'm just trying to be what I'm destined to be, and niggas trying to take my life away. Like, if you a real dude and you been in a situation, you felt that thing. Like that, yo, I know people that song will make a dude cry. Cause they've been in shootouts, they've been stabbed, they ain't not trying to be hard. They just trying to be them. They just trying to get money and try to feed their family, but somebody's trying to kill them. Like stuff like that. Like 50 has songs that can touch people. Then he also have songs that they're lyrical. They may not be top notch, but he he's dope. Like he's witty. I smell like a Volt. I used to sell soap. Like the way he catch but he stole. I'm gonna tell you the secret to 50. Y'all don't know. I'll tell y'all the secret to 50. 50 stole that down south flow. Oh, he ripped that off of y'all. Like he sound like he from the South. Really,
yeah.
He says man. Like I hear him say man a lot in his raps. It's just and that's because the way he talks with a slur sometimes. Is it
because of the gunshot?
Probably. Because he didn't rap like that before. If you listen to How to Rob, like he didn't rap like that.
Yeah, he didn't sound like that on How to Rob.
Yeah, so but he stole that southern joint. He stole that, but 50 is dope. I mean, I love Jeezy. Jeezy mastered. First of all, the way Jeezy raps, he understands he's rapping to a certain demographic. So he hones in on that. You know what I'm saying? Then he raps, he makes sure that every word that he says that you feel it. It's because the way he presents it, especially the early Jeezy.
Yeah.
Early Jeezy. What you gotta ask yourself sometimes is why is it that certain rappers touch people? Why do they lyrics pierce through? Like, why does it penetrate so much? Like, why do people love Jeezy? Why do they love Jeezy? Because his lyrics tapped in.
They're able to take lyricists are able to take you someplace and at least make you feel what they're talking about. Just like one of the reasons why I like Rick. Like Rick will take you someplace where he's at, right. and you feel where he sets the atmosphere and the tone for it.
Man, come on.
Question.
What's up?
So, is there a demarcation between a lyricist and artistry, like or an artist? Like, because I know you was talking about, hey, it's just not like how you just spit out the words, but how you actually package it, and then you start talking about voice, storytelling, the whole bit. So does that go into artistry, or are we still in the kind of lyricism realm with that?
I feel like in order for you to be successful, you have to be an artist. Meaning that you have to make songs that can relate to everybody, right? And that can cross all boundaries, all races, colors. It touches people around the world. But then you also got to be skillful. You got to be lyrically gifted. Now, here's the thing. You don't got to be. Right? Like, I mean, look at Nelly. Right? Nelly's not the super lyricist. You know, he's an artist. But so, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to. He's an artist first, I feel like. He's decent rapping, but he knows how to put together melodies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But there is a certain class of people, a certain club that it's a university, it's a fraternity. That club, you cannot be a part of that club unless
you get inducted in.
you got to be co-signed. Like, here's the thing. If like, and Joel Ortiz said it best in the podcast. He said, if we're in the circle, we're in a cipher. Trim goes, right? And then Chuck goes. I gotta be like, yo, whew, I don't want to go after Chuck. In my mind, I already respect your lyricism, right? Because Chuck killed the cipher. Like, he killed it. Like, he murked it. But now I respect. So the lyricism, I respect you now. But for you to do it over and over and over and over again, now we like
same methods. Like, you're not doing anything different. You're just bringing the same type of caliber to whatever you're doing.
Well, no, what you're doing is all right.
Efforts.
Fine. I respect your lyricism, right? But then you came out with a hit record. You like, dang, this dude not only lyricist, but he can write songs. Then you like, oh well, dang, this man, he could tell a story. There's levels. See, now you went from lyricism to making a hit record with the lyricism. Then you went from that, you went to telling stories. Like when Nas wrote that story, we told that rap backwards. He blew everybody's mind. This is what, Nas' second album or third album? I forget which one it is, but Nas just kept on stepping it up. He just kept on stepping it up. Now, lyrically, he still was great, but his albums, some of them, I probably could have dealt without.
Yeah, I could have dealt without him.
You know, some of like that double album he put out, I hated that album. I really did. Now I might go out.
Street Disciple? You ain't like that?
Nah.
Yeah,
now
I gotta listen to it again too.
Now here's the thing. I might go back because I told myself I'm gonna go back and listen to all Nas albums. That album I did not like. But see, here's the thing. Nas set the bar hard with Illmatic. He set it high. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Yeah, but you know, I think that, you know, once Nas got out that contract with Columbia, I think he was in a place then where he can actually like, all right, let me give them their best, my best. That Godson album is, woo.
Yeah, that's that right there. That's
Stillmatic. Stillmatic, woo.
That too. That's Nas compared to like that whole the King's Disease joint. I mean, not King's Disease. I'm sorry. The Street Disciple.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. That's the one with Genuine and all, but he got a hit record out of it.
Which one? He had,
because they had a couple songs.
He had the one with
G-Steam, and he had
the what's the one I owe you? You owe me.
That was on like
that was it.
What is it?
I think it was Nostradamus.
That's the one I'm talking about. That Nostradamus album. My bad. That's what it is. Yes, I couldn't stand that Nostradamus album. I couldn't stand it. But what I'm saying is that there's levels to rapping, and then when you got the voice too added in there with it, it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example. You think about rappers like Roxanne Shante. Now she can rap it behind her, but the most important formula to Roxanne Shante is that she had the voice. I'm named Shante. Like she was put in the I think she was put in the Guinness Book of World Record for the most successful high pitched voice.
Wow, interesting.
You know, so, but you got sometimes you can just have. Sometimes you might not be the greatest lyricist. You might just have a great voice. You know, so I mean, there's just a lot of levels to lyricism. I hope that young people would take something like this that we're talking about and understand that you have to work on your craft, right? And then you have to be around other people who work on their craft. Yeah, like, you know, that's what we used to have, you know, neighborhood ciphers. We get in the cipher and just rap. You know, Iron Sharpen Iron. Why do you think Wu-Tang is one of the greatest rappers groups of all time? You think
they're sharpening each other?
Exactly. They held themselves to they made themselves the greatest lyricists. Method Man still rapping like it's 1993,
and as he should. I mean, in my opinion, because it's the level of respect of just that hungriness. It helps, man.
I'm all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all. I want y'all to go. Here's the thing, Method Man. Go and listen to this. I think Ron Browse has an album out now. Y'all know who Ron Browse is, right? Pop Champagne. Maybe he had that Pop Champagne.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He has an album out right now, right? And Method Man has a verse on there. And I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm telling y'all straight up. No, okay. It's Rock Ness. It's Rock Ness. You know who Rock Ness is, right? From Rock Ness is from oh man, I'm bugging. From not Smith and Wesson, but see, y'all know who Sean P is, right? Y'all know Sean Price is?
Yeah.
To me, he was in the group. Him and Sean Price was in the group. Man, why did I forget this group, man? I'm bugging, man. I feel like I'm so. You know what it is? I haven't eaten anything, so I already know. Dang, what is this dude name? The name of the group is. Let me just think real quick. It'll come to me. But they used to be down with like the Boot Camp Click and all of that. Black Moon and all of them. But this song that they got out, Method Man verse on this thing is ridiculous, bro. I'm like, yo, I can't even believe Method Man still raps like this. It's incredible. The verse was incredible. I'm telling you. Y'all go listen to it. But I'll get the name of the song. But I say all that to say, take pride in your lyrics because they might touch somebody one day. I see. Jeezy doesn't think of himself as a lyricist. I do.
Why did he give? What did he give? What reason did he say that he doesn't think of himself as a?
Well, I would say. Let me say this. I think that he's just not really concerned about it, and I think he's just saying that. I just think he's just saying that because, he knows that a lot of people may not view him that way, but I think Jeezy he has his own way of presenting himself to the people that he's pointing to. And I still think like the way he takes his time with his lyrics, the way he presents them, you know what I'm saying? Now he may not be like elite, but he didn't come in the game to be elite. But I think he's still a great lyricist. You know what I'm saying? I think he's dope. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's the name of this song? It's called Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys.
That's the name of the song?
Yeah, it's called Beastie Boys. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I knew Method was still rapping when he put out what's that song? Lemonade on.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was that not West Side Gun? Conway's album.
Yeah,
a couple albums ago.
Yeah,
Method was out there rapping.
Method Man, shout out to Hempstead, man. Shout out to Hempstead. Yeah. Shout out to Hempstead. I mean, you know, he reps Staten Island. He partially rep Hempstead too, but he know where it is. You know.